Hello everybody and welcome to Black and White Tales print number 8. This time I start straight with the image. This is the print I want to talk to you about. This image was taken a few years ago in a dismissed army base in the city of Boves in Italy. I was attracted by this image that, by the way, won an honorable mention at the Black and White Spider Award. That is an award that I really like and fit my particular style and taste. And I took this image for the asymmetric symmetry that you can see in it. It's this room is kind of strange. I was trying to put my camera in a way to be in the center of the room and have everything symmetric, and I realized that the room was actually totally not symmetric. So at the end it's kind of an Escher ambiguity when you look at the image. And please, if you look at the image, go in the link down in the description and click on the link so you will see the image full size on your computer with the color correction and everything correct. But what I want to tell about this image is a couple of points and then the story of the image. The first point is that this image is taken with an infrared camera. You can see that the tonalities are not exactly the usual black and white tonalities. There's something different, something that looks not real in this image, and that's exactly why there's the look, because it was taken with the infrared camera. So what you see are wavelengths that our eyes are not able to see. And this is the camera. If you are curious, you in the link will find in the description you will find a link to a video that shows how I converted this Fuji X-Pro1 to infrared. But the point that I want to tell you is not a technical point, but is the fact that sometimes we need to challenge ourselves with something different and try new techniques. Try new approaches, technical approaches to photography is something that really open our mind and help us to be more creative. It can be infrared, it can be, I do a lot of film photography, digital photography, pinhole photography, and a lot of different aspects. I love to get very old cameras and try with them, just to challenge myself to something new, to have a different perspective on the technique. And that's the first point. If you're a photographer, do that. It's a lot of fun. The second point is that I want to speak a little bit about ethic. This kind of images, you can see a lot of images right now that are taken in abandoned places and buildings around the city, and that is called Urbex, one of the many labels to try to put photographs in a box, but something I hate. But Urbex is urban exploration, and the peak of the urban exploration mania was probably a couple of years ago or last year, and the internet was filled up, the social media were filled up with people that told they were fined or arrested because they trespassed to go in the place they wanted to photograph. And what impressed me that they were surprised that they got problems for that. It still is trespassing, and I was, why? You trespassed, you got arrested. So the point here is, if you want to do something like that, ethic and respect for the others and the properties is the most important thing. You must ask for permission. And you must ask for permission for many reasons. One is respect, two is not a problem with the laws, but mostly is because if you ask permission, you will be surprised how much you can learn about the place, how much you can enjoy the place better if you know the story, and if you have someone that have seen it alive, that tell you the story. And here, after this little ethical point that for me is very important, because I don't think that my camera is a free pass to bad attitudes, to do illegal things, or to not have respect of the people. I don't like to put my camera on the face of the people, to not respect their privacy, or use it to trespass, to do something that is not just legal but not respectful for the people and their properties. But here we can go with the story, and with the story you will understand also what are good practices, what is the idea of a project. It was in 1999. I did a project with a colleague, Gianmario Cerato. He's a great photographer, local here from the area of Cuneo, and is specialized in weddings and portraits. And we started as friends. I started to be his assistant a lot of years ago, and we became friends, and we've been friends since then. And in 1999, we had the opportunity. We decided to do a project about industrial archaeology in the area of the city of Boves. This area is particularly important on the sense because in some way after World War II the area was really stuck in the past. So a lot of factories were not updated and were not refurbished. And that's kind of strange, because the fact that the place were so stuck and with problems made a great subject for industrial archaeology. So we went around and photographed a lot of places, and all this was done asking to the owners of the places the permission to go there. And we were always accompanied by someone that offered to bring us there and told stories about the place, people that worked there when the factory was still active. And that was fantastic, because we learned a lot of things. All the project was made with a view camera, 4x5 film, black and white, everything done with the highest possible museum standards to have something that was preservable for the future. And everything ended up in a very good exhibit and in a book that you can find here in the link. In the description there's a link. So that was something really great, and it was a great way also to develop a friendship and not just develop photographs. But 3 years ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago, we noticed that something changed, because some places that were still active when we did the industrial archaeology project, they were shut down. And one of these places was this army base in Boves. And this base was for the Alpini Corps. The Alpini Corps is specialized in mountain warfare, and it was a base used to train the Alpini. Luckily, we had, since we decided to, okay, we can go to take pictures there and have fun again as we had with the industrial archaeology. So we asked the permission to the municipality that became the owner recently. We asked to a friend that is Angelo Ricci. He had an entire career in that base, in the Alpini, and particularly in that base. So with the keys and the permission of the municipality, we went with our friend Angelo in the base and had a day taking pictures around and listening to all the stories that Angelo had to say about the base when it was alive, when it was preserved, when it was good and active. And there was something magical. By the way, I had the idea to record to voice record everything we said and everything Angelo told us. So this is quite fun because there's a lot of material that is going to be in a book. Actually, it was supposed to already be in a book, but things in life sometimes delay projects, so the book is still in the phase of development, but it will be a book that not only will have the photographs, but will have also the words that express and glorify the place when it was active. And this is the story, is a story of friendship, and is a story of respect for a place, is a story of respect for the story of a place. When I see Urbex with people not asking permission, just trespassing and going there like that, I see the pictures of trash, if you want to call it there, because it's just pictures, something that was thrown away, and yeah, it can be aesthetically good, but it's just decadence. When we do a project like this and you have the people that work there and tell you stories about the place, it becomes alive. You are glorifying the people that built it. You are glorifying the meaning of the building and the life of the people that were involved and spent their life, part of their life in the place. So this is something for me out of respect, and something that can really tell a story, and it can tell a story of production, of something positive, construction. If you just do the Urbex, you just tell the story of trash and tell the story of garbage and decadence. So that's basically all I wanted to say about this picture. This obviously is just one of the pictures that we took, just something very nice that when we took these pictures I decided to use my infrared camera and jump at the normal camera, so at the end we have something that is kind of fun to see the different interpretation of the same places. And that's all about the image. So thank you for watching. As usual, if you like the video, please put a like here on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, go to my website and subscribe to my blog on the website. As usual, please, if you like it, share it with your friends. That will help a lot. Thank you for watching. Keep creative, stay free, and have a lot of fun.